Hey everyone, it's Star. Tattoos are a beautiful form of self-expression and they've become increasingly popular in recent years. But before you head to the tattoo parlor, it's important to be aware of the potential risks involved. While most of the time tattoos are safe, there are some things that can go wrong. In this video, we're going to delve into 5 dangerous effects of tattoos that you should know about. We'll discuss everything from infections to allergic reactions to more serious complications. Don't worry, I'm not here to scare you off tattoos altogether. My goal is to empower you with the knowledge you need to make an informed decision about your body. So if you're thinking about getting inked, stick around because this video is for you. Let's jump right in. Let's talk about the most common risk associated with tattoo skin infections. When you decide to get a tattoo, you're probably thinking about the design, the colors, and how amazing it's going to look. But there's a hidden risk that many people overlook, and that's the potential for skin infections. Remember, getting a tattoo means puncturing your skin repeatedly with needles, which is essentially creating tiny wounds on your skin. These tiny wounds are necessary for the ink to be deposited under your skin, but they also open up a pathway for bacteria and other pathogens to enter your body, which creates a pathway for bacteria to enter your body. Bacteria are everywhere, and while most of them are harmless, some can cause serious infections if they get into these open wounds. Now, a reputable tattoo artist will follow strict hygiene protocols to minimize this risk. They understand the importance of maintaining a clean environment and using sterile equipment. This is why it's so crucial to choose a professional who takes these precautions seriously. They'll use sterilized needles, wear gloves, and work in a clean environment. These steps are essential to prevent any harmful bacteria from coming into contact with your skin during the tattooing process. However, if proper sterilization procedures aren't followed, or if you don't take good care of your tattoo afterward, bacteria can set up shop and cause an infection. It's not just about what happens in the tattoo parlor. Your aftercare routine plays a huge role in keeping your new ink safe. Signs of infection can include redness, swelling, pain, pus, and even fever. These symptoms can appear a few days after getting the tattoo, and they shouldn't be ignored. If you notice any of these signs, it's important to seek medical attention promptly. Imagine this. You're so excited about your new tattoo, but instead of showing it off, you're dealing with pain, discomfort, and a trip to the doctor. It's a situation no one wants to find themselves in, especially after investing time and money into getting a tattoo. Not exactly the look you were going for, right? An infected tattoo can not only ruin the appearance of your new ink, but also lead to more serious health issues, if not treated properly. That's why it's crucial to choose a reputable tattoo artist who prioritizes hygiene. Do your research, read reviews, and visit the studio beforehand if possible. A clean and professional environment is a good indicator that the artist takes their work seriously. Don't be afraid to ask about their sterilization procedures. A professional artist will appreciate your concern for safety and will be more than willing to explain their process to you. A good artist will be happy to answer your questions and put your mind at ease. They understand that an informed client is a happy client, and they want you to feel confident in their ability to provide a safe and beautiful tattoo. And remember, aftercare is just as important as the tattoo itself. Following the aftercare instructions provided by your artist can make all the difference in how well your tattoo heals and how it looks in the long run. We'll talk more about that later in the video. Stay tuned to learn the best practices for tattoo aftercare to ensure your new ink stays vibrant and infection-free. Let's move on to another potential risk: allergic reactions. When you decide to get a tattoo, you might be thinking about the design, the placement, and the artist. But one thing that often gets overlooked is how your body might react to the ink itself. Now, while allergic reactions to tattoo ink aren't as common as infections, they can still happen. These reactions can be quite unpredictable and may not show up immediately. Sometimes it can take days, weeks, or even months for an allergic reaction to manifest. Tattoo inks are made up of various pigments, and some people may be allergic to certain ingredients. These pigments can be derived from a variety of sources, including metals, plastics, and even plants. The complexity of these ingredients means that pinpointing the exact cause of an allergic reaction can be challenging. The most common culprit is red ink, but other colors can also trigger reactions. Red ink often contains mercury sulfide, which is a known allergen. However, other colors like yellow, green, and blue can also cause issues. depending on their chemical composition. These reactions can range from mild itching and redness to more severe symptoms like blisters, rashes, and even anaphylaxis in rare cases. Anaphylaxis is a severe, potentially life-threatening allergic reaction that requires immediate medical attention. It's crucial to be aware of these risks before getting a tattoo. Imagine getting a beautiful tattoo only to have it turn into an itchy, uncomfortable mess. This can be incredibly disappointing and can also lead to more serious health issues if not addressed promptly. That's why it's essential to be aware of any allergies you may have before getting inked. Doing a bit of research and consulting with your tattoo artist can go a long way in preventing allergic reactions. If you know you're allergic to certain dyes or pigments, be sure to inform your tattoo artist. They can help you choose inks that are less likely to cause a reaction. Some tattoo artists even specialize in hypoallergenic inks, which are designed to minimize the risk of allergic reactions. They may be able to use alternative inks or recommend a patch test. A patch test is a simple procedure that can save you a lot of trouble down the line. A patch test involves applying a small amount of ink to your skin to see if you have a reaction. This test is usually done on a discrete area of your body and monitored for any signs of an allergic reaction over a few days. It's a simple way to rule out any allergies and ensure that your tattoo experience is a positive one. Taking these precautions can help you enjoy your new ink without any unwanted surprises. Now let's talk about a more serious risk associated with tattoos: blood-borne diseases. These are not just minor infections, they can have long-lasting and severe impacts on your health. Blood-borne diseases are transmitted through contact with infected blood, and they can be a real concern if proper hygiene practices aren't followed during tattooing. This means that any lapse in cleanliness can potentially expose you to harmful pathogens. Hepatitis B and C are two blood-borne viruses that can be transmitted through contaminated needles. These viruses are particularly dangerous because they can remain in the bloodstream for years, often without showing any symptoms until significant damage has been done. These viruses can cause serious liver damage and other health problems. Hepatitis B and C can lead to chronic liver disease, cirrhosis, and even liver cancer. The consequences of contracting these diseases are severe and can be life-altering. Now, I know this might sound scary, but it's important to remember that the risk of contracting a blood-borne disease from a tattoo is very low, especially if you go to a reputable artist. Reputable artists are trained to follow strict hygiene protocols to ensure your safety. Reputable tattoo artists use sterile needles and equipment and follow strict hygiene protocols to prevent the spread of infection. They are meticulous about cleanliness, often going above and beyond the standard requirements to protect their clients. They'll open new needles and use fresh ink for each client. This ensures that there is no cross-contamination between clients, which is crucial in preventing the spread of blood-borne diseases. Before you get a tattoo, don't hesitate to ask the artist about their sterilization procedures. It's your right to know how they ensure the equipment is safe and sterile. A good artist will appreciate your concern for safety. A good artist will be happy to answer your questions and put your mind at ease. They understand that your health is paramount and will take the time to explain their processes to you. Remember, your health is paramount, and choosing a reputable artist is the best way to minimize the risk of complications. By being informed and cautious, you can enjoy your new tattoo without worrying about potential health risks. Let's dive into a lesser-known risk associated with tattoos: MRI complications. MRI, or magnetic resonance imaging, is a medical imaging technique that uses strong magnetic fields and radio waves to create detailed images of the organs and tissues in your body. Now here's where tattoos come in. Some tattoo inks contain metallic pigments such as iron oxide, which can interfere with MRI scans. These metallic particles can cause the tattoo to heat up or distort the images, making it difficult for doctors to get a clear view. In some cases, people with tattoos have experienced swelling or burning sensations during MRI scans. While these reactions are usually mild and temporary, they can be uncomfortable. If you have a tattoo and need to undergo an MRI, be sure to inform your doctor or the MRI technician. They may ask you about the size, location, and age of your tattoo to determine if any precautions are necessary. In some cases, they may recommend using a different type of imaging test or adjusting the MRI settings to minimize any potential risks. Finally, let's address a rare but potential risk associated with tattoos: skin tumors. While the link between tattoos and skin cancer is still being studied, there have been rare cases of skin tumors developing at the site of a tattoo. It's important to note that these cases are extremely uncommon, and more research is needed to establish a definitive cause and effect relationship. However, it's always better to be informed and take precautions. If you notice any unusual changes in your tattoo, such as a new growth, a change in color or texture, or any bleeding or oozing, it's crucial to see a dermatologist immediately. Early detection is key when it comes to skin cancer, and a dermatologist can examine the area and determine if further investigation is needed. Remember, your health is your top priority, and it's always better to err on the side of caution when it comes to any changes in your skin. So there you have it. 5 potential dangers of tattoos that you should be aware of. While tattoos can be a beautiful form of self-expression, it's crucial to be aware of these potential risks. Remember, getting a tattoo is a personal decision, and it's essential to weigh the risks and benefits before making a choice. Always choose a reputable tattoo artist who prioritizes hygiene and follows safety protocols. Don't be afraid to ask questions about their sterilization procedures and the inks they use. And remember, aftercare is just as important as the tattoo itself. Follow your tattoo artist's instructions carefully and keep your tattoo clean and moisturized to promote healing and prevent infection. By being informed and taking the necessary precautions, you can enjoy your new ink safely and confidently. Stay safe and make informed decisions.